Hello there. It's a joy to be with you again today, and I'd like to share a few thoughts today on the subject of patience. The local church pastor was today extolling the virtues of patience. The first thought that came to me reminded me of an old saying, Lord, give me patience and I want it now. But then I thought a little bit more seriously. I was reminded of something a very good friend of mine, also a pastor, said, long since in heaven too, by the way. When I was a young man, he said, if a door wouldn't open, I would kick it down, I would smash it down. But oh, the trouble, the boatload of trouble that was waiting for me on the other side. So now he says, I think twice before I force the door down. Does God want me to open this door? I take my time and have a good think before I decide. Wise thing to do. Something of a rebel myself in the past. Once I was sure that God had spoken to me, and even sometimes when I wasn't quite sure, I'd often do the same thing. Off I'd go, not considering the full implications of what I was about to do or say, or how it would affect others, particularly those close to me. Thankfully, I have a God, and you do too, if you trust Him. I have a God who has dug me out of many a hole I made for myself. I'm so thankful that He's done that for me on more than one occasion in the past. But it's not about just doing or saying the right thing, but it's about doing or saying the right thing at the right time. And I might add, not only the right time, with the right attitude. That's so important, as I've learned over the years. Having a good attitude is of such vital importance that it's possible to make even a wrong thing right. Having a bad attitude can make even a right thing wrong. It's the be-all and end-all, friends. Having a good attitude, having the right attitude is so vital in any situation. It will calm the fiercest storm with a good attitude. Another minister friend, also deceased, I think there's a bit of a pattern here, once said, the older I get, the wiser I get. And the wiser I get, the quieter I get. There's wisdom there too, isn't there? The Bible tells us that the tongue is a world of evil, full of unruly evil. And he that rules his tongue is ruler of his whole body. He can control his whole body if he can control his tongue. Proverbs chapter 10, there's a verse in there, verse 19 says this, in the multitude of words, sin is not lacking, but he who restrains his lips is wise. In our present time, you could also add to that easily, in the multitude of texts and emails, sin is not lacking, but he who restrains his texts or emails is wise. How important that is, friends. As another friend of mine, this time not a minister, once said, if you have to deal with a problem by texting or emails, firstly write it all down, then think, number one, am I being too hasty in sending this? Can this wait till tomorrow? 2, is this going to help solve the problem? And 3, if personal, how is it going to make the other person feel? And 4, am I writing this with a good attitude? I confess I can't say I've always kept to these rules myself, but as I said earlier, what a boatload of trouble I've made for myself on more than one occasion. Thank God we can learn from our mistakes. That's what they're there for. That's why we make them. If there's a purpose at all, and there is, to making mistakes, it's that we might learn from them to do the right thing next time. How much better it is. It's good to be wiser after the event, don't you think? But how much better to be forewarned and be wiser before the event happens. Don't you think so? Good to be forewarned. So I hope these few words have been a help and a little encouragement to some of you that may be hearing today. How I got here from patience, I don't know, but there you go. Have a great day.